friends since 1995. Growing up, same street, you, me, my ride or die. All the years they would grow us apart, yeah. Moved away, but you're still in my heart, yeah. Call you up, how you been? Can we play rewind? Yeah, those are the guys who choose. They don't care, no, like I do. I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on you for so long. And it's killing me to see you there with a broken heart. If you knew, I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on you coming like a wrecking ball, crying on me, saying how they make you feel so small. When the rain couldn't get any clearer, I'm the one holding up all your mirrors, baby. Hurry up, back to me, why'd you ever move on? Yeah, you're making me confused. I'm the one that you should choose. I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on you for so long. And it's killing me to see you there with a broken heart. If you knew, I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on
Feels right, it feels right, yeah. I can only say that it feels right.
Hello everyone, how are we all doing? I hope we're doing well. Let's get that music to be a little quieter when it starts back up so we can still chat. Hello everyone! It is time again for the Daily Dose of Spam, brought to you by me, El Monte. I need to get a Python shirt, it would be so much better. But, today is an odd day due to special requests by you guys. We're going to be doing I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Last time that game killed me. And you guys want to kill me again. Aye. So. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know how to proceed with this. Good gravy. Oh, the music's good. Don't you think you hear that bobbing right there? Yeah. Hey, make yourself known in the chat, please. Say hi, spam me some emotes. Come on. I want to see who's all active with me today. Before we get started in tormenting me. I do. I have a special guest. So, and that's Skitly today. Skitly will be joining me shortly here on chat. Yay, Captain, thank you for that. That's 3. Hey, Ash, welcome to the party. We love you. Wait to see if we can get a couple more people before I bring you in. Hi! Hey, if Shawnick gets home, ask him if he wants to participate in the game as well, having a voice, because I think he would have a lot of fun with it. With anything, I will voice the narrator. Oh, sad. I will voice the narrator, but otherwise, I am Colonel Sanders, regardless. And we'll figure out the other voices and everything too here shortly. So, alright. I think we're ready to dive in. I'm not, but I'm ready. Guess we're gonna do this. Well, hello there.
Hello.
Ooh, I gotta turn you down. You're a little loud in my ear.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's just me. There we go. Try speaking again. That's better.
Hi.
Okay. Are we really doing this? Are we absolutely really doing this?
Yes, we're absolutely really doing this. There goes my phone.
I guess so.
I'm ready.
Yeah, so is my game apparently. Let me load up the Discord version for you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh god! Ah! Ah! It's attacking me with noise! I am so sorry, folks. That is louder than I wanted it to be. Holy shit. Okay. We're going to turn down the volume just a bit more. Okay. Let me flip over. It will pop up 100%. What do you mean 100%? I'm a little confused now. And for you guys, I'm keeping my webcam on so you can watch my dreaded example. Are you seeing it on Discord, by the way, Skitly?
Yeah, I see it now, don't worry.
Okay, good. Alright, we're going to hit a new game. Start from the beginning.
New game, let's go.
Breaks out! Ah! No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So, what name are we going to pick this time?
El Skitly.
Skitly, you want to be the... Okay.
El Skitly.
No, we'll just go Skitly. Alright, Skitly. Alright. Look at all that delicious chicken. I should have had KFC for dinner.
Ah.
I had Papa Murphy's instead.
I see.
Yeah. Load, damn you! Load! You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now, now, now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. So which one should we select?
Clock. Adam.
Alright. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Last time I played this, that title is atrocious in my opinion. But that's just me. Your mind begins to wander. Aww.
Sounds like me. It is me, actually.
Yep. Who will be there? What will you cook? Should you wear? Time begins to fly by and your imagination is getting away from you. Take it seriously or allow yourself to daydream a bit and thinking about the future.
Take it seriously. We can't let this opportunity pass.
Okay. Oh, that's your line.
I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day.
You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed. Hair combed. Pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now.
Haha.
You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you need to get your blood flowing.
This biscuit tastes good.
Yes. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam.
Who's gonna voice Miriam?
We'll leave that for Ash when she joins. So right now, I'm gonna try. Just bear with me on the voice.
Okay.
She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Skitly. Are you excited for the first day for the rest of our lives?
Actually, I'm
Because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous.
What's the...
It's just that. This morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by a master chef parent, she always held herself to a very high standard.
Since we were little babies playing together, you... and you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great.
But the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you prep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief?
We could talk her. I don't think I've done that one. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had our tarot cards read?
That lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget.
I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet and she told me that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower and the other card featuring a handsome fellow with a red suit?
I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I can call my own.
And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighted the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all.
As you talk Miriam up, you could feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs.
Oh, hell yeah, you go at them, girl.
Can you believe I cut them myself?
I can't. They're so fabulous.
You definitely believe it. Oh, yes.
I cannot believe it.
Before you can get another word out, you are rudely interrupted with someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Alicia, your arch rival.
Actually, it's actually Ashley, but she just added extra letters. I've played this before too.
Whatever. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't be helped to be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Thank you for the lurk.
Hello, Ashley.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Chicken skins. You leave Skitley's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone else. Dumbass. If anyone knows what perfect skins look like, it's us.
We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us.
Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van Van the Man-Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in a mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Ahem, Van Van! You rang?
You look JoJo character.
It's a JoJo character, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
You've never been so sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious.
I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students.
Before we continue, I have to point this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 words in this entire title of the school. It means learning. Just, ah. I know, right? You think they could just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day about to start, there is no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge.
Let's go, Miriam.
Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it.
Oh, can I voice this one?
Yes.
Yeah. Oopsie. I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open.
That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old.
Could someone like this be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down.
Hi, Pop. I'm Skitley, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope!
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Aww.
Is it just me, or is he kinda cute?
I think it's just you.
You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. The other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone.
Ow!
That's not the line. You okay?
Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I just dozed off for a second. Who is this unresponsibly cute pup, and why is he in our current culinary class?
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me the Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I'm still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all those nonsense of fine dining.
Yes, very.
Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you and a swirl of cherry blossoms petals fills the air inside the classroom.
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then he walks in.
I think my heart stopped.
You're immediately swept up in the aura of the new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland... Colonel Sanders interrupts Sparkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. Maybe we should open a window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on a second. Nobody talks like that to my friend like that.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults?
Besides, when Skitley sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Okay, hold on. before we go do something. Ash is now with us. Hello, Ash.
Hello.
Here, Ash. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Perfect. So, Ash, who do you want to voice?
Who do you think I should voice? Because
Well-
I can do pretty much.
Well, I'll give you Miriam and Ashley. I could do the guys. You guys could do all the girls.
Okay.
It'll just
But
be
Pop's a boy, and I like playing as boys.
You want
Pop's
to be?
just really
Oh, you can be Pop. You're always gonna be Pop.
yes,
Okay.
and I'm Skilly, of course.
So, all right, we'll continue and see how it goes then, right? Okay. It is a good thing that you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. May challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and complete the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! You pissed off the doggy. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on a fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Blink, blink, blink.
Yep, blink, blink.
Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to your students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sparkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance.
Or
We can have fun with him, don't worry. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sparkles walks in the classroom, as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart is tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Beef treat, pork roll, chicken snack.
Chicken snack.
obviously we have to do chicken snack.
Chicken snack? Okay.
Yeah.
You reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Well, I think someone... sorry. Blah, 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 blah. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with the coating of warm doggy drool.
Oh, we love that.
You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of doggy treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you are left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Ash?
Over here.
It's your turn.
My turn?
No, it's Ash's turn.
Oh,
Just-
okay.
I said, hey, Skitley, there's still a seat here.
Oh, it didn't come through, so I apologize. Okay. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Two good options, but which one will you choose? Sit by Colonel Sanders, or sit by your best friend?
That's a hard decision.
What do you say, Ash?
I would obviously choose the best friend.
You
But
sit-
if you
but-
really want to get Colonel Sanders, yeah, it's up to you guys. I think best friend.
Anybody
It is
anybody in
one thing.
chat that's watching, you have a choice? We'll leave it
Yeah,
up to
chat, tell us what you want.
Well then, since nobody is selecting, we're gonna sit next to Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn.
Thanks for offering me the seat.
I only had two rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get that feeling of accomplishing something.
That's so inspiring.
A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settle in your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz!
Oh no. Yeah! A quiz about me!
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If a train is traveling, if train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Extremely.
Extremely.
That's right. The forest is to tree as the chicken is to...
Feather.
Feather?
That's right.
Oh my god.
What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
Spork.
A comically oversized fork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart?
As anything, as long as you prepare with the top
Sure.
one. You know what I mean.
You agree with that, Ash?
Sure.
That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No.
He's the best boy.
That's right. Perfect score, 5 out of 5, guys.
Woo!
Wow. Be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. You know, we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain.
I'm gonna faint.
Hot diggity Skitley! You scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have a very important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow. Sorry. Wrong tone of inflection there. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Do you smell? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But you cut out. Try that again.
Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh.
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be what the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell? You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mystery student has created. You heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts up a huge bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Everybody go, ah.
Ah.
Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelopes you, and you begin to feel warm and safe.
I should have ate dinner.
Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I can say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe? Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him! He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
Nice. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realized that he is destined for greatness and fame with his cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any...
Take his.
Try that one more time.
I'll take his.
Whoa, hold on. I mean... Oh, sorry, let me get the right voice. Well, whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I could try it. He takes one bite and his eyes glow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one piece of the chicken and fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing.
Oh my god, my mouth is watering.
Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on the moment, and try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Which one shall we do?
I think the second one.
Yeah, second one.
That's what I think too. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. And I must insert this. It's like I'm having an orgy in my mouth.
Oh my gosh.
What a guy.
Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach him. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence.
Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
How bold to come out and ask! It's an idea. I had a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I could keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I would be willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent.
You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Should learning be fun?
Aw. You've got some moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Blank? Wow. You've never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you wrap your head around, while you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated.
It sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Wow, him with a big idea. To add an additional ingredient which really spice things up. Be modest, but thoughtful. Which one?
Modest but thoughtful. What do you think, Ash?
The
I'm sorry?
modest thought.
Okay.
Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food.
Now you got his attention.
The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect.
I appreciate the compliment, Skitly. He said your name.
God,
I'm sure you'll be a big success. Oh, that's you.
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get a same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it?
You're not gonna blow anything except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders.
Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2? That is me and you, if that wasn't clear. You want to be my partner?
Sure, Skitly. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is standing alone, standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, partner.
Beep beep. Bzzz.
Hi, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen. Now who to choose?
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties could be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Pop or Clank?
Okay. Ash, what do you choose?
Ooh, go with Pop.
Go with Pop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Aww.
Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam.
I'm a chef!
He holds up a banana, and without peeling it, he proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act gross out.
I love your enthusiasm, Pop.
She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it is time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. Yeah, you get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy. You don't need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy.
Grandma's mashed potatoes and gravy.
Mashed potatoes and gravy.
I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes?
And gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other.
Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly look away.
Out the potatoes.
No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Wow.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off of my man.
Baby.
Did somebody call for me?
Ugh, no. Jeez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Skitley's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns with an armful of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duo now?
Actually, no. It looked like Skitley was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day we might be able to get you... maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Sanders, the hunk of hunks in your time of need, or turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who has always had your back. What do you think, Ash?
Sanders.
I mean, the bestie.
Oh, I can do the tiebreaker. Well, we're trying to get Colonel to be on our side, but we need to take care of our friend as well, so we're going to go with the bestie this round. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you see her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over.
Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them.
I actually think that Ashley and Van were just leaving.
Leaving you in the dust, vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken.
Miriam, you are a loyal friend, but Skitley is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you have already crushed the boiled potatoes into the perfectly cream mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It is as a natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. The gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds his fork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. As for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes locked. This moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. How many times is he going to say that? Good lord. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling this sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Dude. Bang!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it is delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Skitley. We do not waste food in the boring cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both be better to eat from wherever it lands.
Can I a potato face?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic! Just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my speciality, a brazen tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade, forged by my supreme chef, sorry. You've ignored me too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have churned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten.
No.
I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good.
Wait, it killed him!
Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. And when you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment. Then it is immediately back to his obvious self.
See?
Tastes... Oh, you...
Tastes like poison.
The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inculcated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you were shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today?
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him.
Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Skitley?
There's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream. And that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with our hearts, that our soul may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Ugh. Hey, no, you, shut up. I'm the one over here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I am the hero. The Spork Monster is here to fight the hero.
Backmaster!
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence?
But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based battle sequence! Or turn-based fight sequence, yep. What will you do? I apologize, Ash, if you don't have more rolls. If you want more, let me know. Alright, do we attack or defend?
Gotta
What?
make the first move.
Alright. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Does 1 damage.
Damage.
It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spark
Monster.
Monster goes for the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack again.
Defend this time.
You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you. Spork Monster
You do you,
focuses
fam.
on mashed minds and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. What was that?
You do you, fam.
Yep.
Huh.
They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond?
Yeah, okay. Defending's not working, so we're attacking.
Okay. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster use Unitinsel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the Claude. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, the Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
I like his cane.
I love his cane. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. High power punch!
Pinch.
Oh, pinch, sorry. Thank you. Does 10 damage.
Oh, dang.
Spork Monster is defeated.
Black Monster!
You saved me.
An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Fight or forget Mercy, finish him, or spare the wretched beast.
Forget Mercy.
Finish it!
Skitly.
Oh, sorry. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again.
This monster has messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You ready your final attack.
You'll never survive my...
Student death load destruction! Does 10 damage. Spork Monster is
Hey!
completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Skitly. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it is so much more. It is a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Of course it has a golden chicken on its cover. Silly me. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood
Yo,
is
is that the
pumping.
student's name?
Yes.
Oh.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't think you have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly.
Colonel. Sorry, good night, my Colonel.
In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird.
You pop in the background, be like.
You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was the secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Your mic doesn't like you, does it, Ash?
Here? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can
I
hear you
can hear you
now.
now.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop.
Like him? Like?
I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and they thought it looked cool.
But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders? The
Scanders?
Scanders. I love it. Scanders. Yes.
Oh my god. The coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever to attend the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
Aha! Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea of how to prove that your love is real.
Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients?
Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah. I just said that a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here?
Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And he said if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home.
Oh god. Oh god. What have we
Oh
done?
no. Miriam, you know that's not a good idea, right?
He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a strange feeling came over me. And the flavor was like anything I had ever tasted.
She got high!
Miriam, are you listening to me? I think you're being very literal with the meaning of spices here. Liberal?
You're fine.
Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking. So we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Cough, Fibber, cough.
Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie?
Well, considering she's done some pretty sketchy things for spices, I don't think we should trust her. What do you think,
Faking-
I think
Skippy?
so either.
Alright, fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about...
It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some of those witch potions, but what could you do?
Eye of Newt? Wow.
Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure out you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does a thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm what she's definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory or run to him.
His glory, because he has a horse.
Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he is being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear and sent it running free into the countryside. You are struck by the sight of him that you lose your ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right.
Horseful Butte, you have, Horseful Butte, you have, that's what I just said.
Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you.
Skitley just gets really nervous around people they like.
What? This is not helping.
I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it.
She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears in the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad.
Oh no.
You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Bake like a bee and mind your own wax, honey.
Tell him to stop acting mature, or act like you're not interested in him, but really try to get a closer look.
Stop acting immature.
You agree, Ash? Your mic hates you. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary.
Oh, sorry. Culinary school is to be respected. And this kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time.
Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you know what a good meal if it ate you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after the encounter with the spork monster.
same found last night in the quad.
You were cutting in and out. We'll let you do that one
I'm
again.
sorry. That's the same book I found last night in the quad.
Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secrets.
You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They got Pop pinned up to a wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he's trying to catch them in his mouth. Before you could dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He is such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts.
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Buzz, womp.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Whirr. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Your mic didn't pick it up.
No, someone's alarm went off. The car alarm went off outside. I was
lovely.
making sure it was in chat. Protect me, Colonel Sanders! These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone had completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Can help you with your business plan.
Just then Sparkles arrives to the signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor. But he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. And my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review a global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sparkles is holding a tray in front of you. What? Oh, well, Skitley? Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, or a dog biscuit?
Shimmering pepper?
You agree, Ash?
Go with that. Oh no.
A brightly colored pepper stands out of the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way. So naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an immense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as your trip through the universe. My friend, ooh, this guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is...
Huh.
I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is...
Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat.
It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch!
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook. Oh, sorry, that's you. Sorry.
Via timed competitive cook-off.
I forgot they're a duo like Jesse and James from Pokemon.
Yes.
The level of theatrics with these two are off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time, or step up and tell them you're on. What?
You're on?
On like Donkey Kong.
Alright. If I remember correctly, this is the speed portion, so you guys gotta help me as fast as you can.
Okay. Hey, you remember to save, right?
How do you save?
Press the chicken button.
Oh. There's no save.
Oh, crap.
Okay, go.
A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, so then be it.
I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Skitley. Oh, wrong voice. Hold on. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things are reaching a boiling point, Sparkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is the lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer! Here we go. Just then, huge light blasts in your face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Arrgh!
I stand corrected.
The hard way builds solidarity, a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope it's a message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself.
You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1. You're feeling like you can really impress them again here. It is time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. As the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at?
Dude.
F.
Wrong! Damn it.
Did it!
What were you thinking, Skitley? Get your head in the game.
I'm sorry!
You're
I
going
said
to need...
Fahrenheit.
I know. I said Fahrenheit too, but it didn't work. You're going to need a seasoned with chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea.
11.
11, yeah.
That's right. You may not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you had it in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What is the state of mind offers the most flavor?
Gratitude.
That's right. You never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness energy. So where does it come from?
Small town where big dreams are born. Oh no.
I ran out of time. That is wrong. This is a horrible time to start forgetting important things. Next question. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success?
Sizzling.
It's wrong. You're probably been in silence. Don't make me get the spray bottle!
Scary.
Yep. Game over. We're gonna try that again, alright, guys?
Okay.
Crazy. I hate this part. I didn't enjoy this last time. Alright, we're gonna skip ahead. Skip.
Yeah, we've already
Skip.
love it.
Skip, 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 skip. Oh, fine. You're on. Skip, 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 skip. Alright. Okay.
Celsius.
Celsius. Celsius. There you go.
Celsius. There we go. Winner gets to rub my fur belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea.
11.
That's right. You may not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you got the basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. Gratitude?
Yeah.
Gratitude, that's right. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father... This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. I want to say silence. Yep. When they taste your cooking, it will take in with that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. Let me get a drink real fast.
I'm gonna read the comments. Let's see what we got here.
Nothing yet. It keeps fluctuating between 4 and 5 people, though. I believe in you, Skitley. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you totally makes you forget what you're doing. Now, all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoons? What the fuck? I forgot how quick that was. What are you thinking? Get your mind back in the competition. Grrr. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk.
I know, right?
You know what? You should be focused on the challenge. You're falling behind. Yep. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof, woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley's already begun plating the elements of her dish. It is colorful and complex. To make up your time, you toss your biscuit dough into the stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Yikes! I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch.
Wah.
You might not have any hands, but Skitley does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed.
Skitley, no!
But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It is immediately crushed by your quick spinning beaters. There is no way you'll be able to use your hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What if you often find that it is the easy way you can churn out much more difficult? Everyone stop doing what you're doing now. This battle is over.
It can't be! I was so close to finishing my dish!
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on the account of Skitley's injury. You see, Sparkles begins to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was gonna get Skitley to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer on delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sand, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. And inside... sorry, go ahead.
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée.
What the hell is gelée?
It's kind of like gelatin.
Yeah, that alone does not look appetizing to me.
Looks fine to me.
I don't know if the honeycomb would be that tasty, actually.
I love
it'd be like-
honeycombs.
Super, super sweet.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you.
As he places the sauce-covered finger in his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something to his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel, or put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley.
Internalize the rage.
What do you say, Ash?
Sounds like a good band name. Internalize the rage.
Okay. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and they decide to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out.
Fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef.
Failure is part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before?
That's exactly what I think.
Well, then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome for sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed to become an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but even I failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight.
I didn't know.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I'm going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best that I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, and it's something that a humble man in crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Yay!
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowing presence. Battled scar from the night before, you prepare for your worst. It's the Spork Monster.
Gorko, the Spork Monster, is here to fight a hero!
Is anyone feeling a bit of deja vu?
Sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night.
That was.
That was
Oh. Go ahead.
Gorko, my friend, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge him!
Are you stronger than Borko?
Well, we're twins, so no, not really. But we're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask?
Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you.
It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think that you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would.
I think what Skitley is saying. Can't we just be friends? Life is too short to for making enemies.
Pose, we really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws.
All the better for you enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Of course I do.
Inspiration strikes, and you come up with a quick idea.
Chop on this!
You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. The sound effects put multiple gulps on there.
No. Delicious! You are much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today.
Believe it. You were human once?
No, I'm a Chihuahua. I was a student at this school. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed.
A magic spellbook?
Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there.
It sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Skitley, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't believe what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. But it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him.
It looks like you have such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure if I've nailed it yet, but I'm close.
Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing.
It's meant to pair with some spicy or some crispy, both perhaps.
Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you?
Well, we're trying to win his heart. Why don't we reveal it?
Sound good, Ash?
Great.
Okay. You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be in sharing your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in headfirst. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day.
I present to you my original coleslaw.
Best coleslaw in the world, in my opinion, by the way. The shredded cabbage disc glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy saw, just as a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later, and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like it's a very sentimental kind of guy.
Or why not?
Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize now would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can get a closer look at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover about Colonel. Alright, what do we want to click on first, guys?
Ace.
Base? You look over and look at the large urn sitting on the pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures."
Or guy.
Alright, Ash, you get to pick an item.
Give me 1 second here.
Okay?
Let's chicken.
Okay. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic. It's real.
So Derby must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive.
A little note shipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state of bird is a great state of Kentucky." Okay, I will pick one now. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of Student pops up. "Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death?"
Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you?
I could just tell you my name right now. It's...
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something?
You open the window a crack, and the ghost of the student is swept out with a breeze. Alright, your turn, Skitley.
The weird thing that's near the door.
This thing?
Yeah.
This must be where he keeps his secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared... I can't read it. Sashimi style? Tap on the item to describe more about Colonel. Okay, Ash, you get to pick.
Alright.
Huh?
Have we looked at the photos yet?
No, we haven't.
Let's look at the photos.
One of the frame photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheering them. You look closely and see the short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. To the next photo. This photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered his secret herbs and spices.
Am I just to read anymore?
Huh?
You just read all my lines.
Oh. Oops. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We'll get you again. An adorable baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, You figure that must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle.
Who frames a baby picture of just themselves?
Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded, am I right? Alright, now it's my turn. We're going to click on the comb. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, it's the hair that's in isn't just silver in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Alright, Skitley. You have 2 items
That
left.
weird trick thing.
A scented candle.
Oh, the candle.
You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of 69? No. It's one of the secret ingredients. It's blank. Alright, I guess yours is the closet, Ash.
Yes, let's go into the closet.
Woohoo! You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual when he asks why you're wearing his jacket.
Aw.
I don't usually lend those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You decide that now is your moment to make the big move. You tell him you're cold, or fess up and tell the truth.
Truth. Nothing but the truth.
No, I don't like the truth, but let's do it.
Okay, you confess. I think I've discovered or developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself.
Colonel,
Yes, Skitley?
I honestly think this might be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the loft. You talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. Dream sequence!
Brrr.
You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal. But if the recipe is secret, how would they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding up a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters over at the sight of it.
That's chicken and waffles.
Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Yep. Well, it's chicken and biscuit. But still, it's smelled delicious. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How preposterous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg or flatter him.
Oh, you gotta butter up his biscuit.
Alright, we're gonna butter his biscuit.
You know, I think I might be. I think we might make a great team.
A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know it can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you are on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still only one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been?
Hey,
Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got so worried that something had happened to you.
it's okay. I was just.
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but,
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Since I'd been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl.
Yes, she is.
But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say shush house? As if that's a thing people say? What is that even referring to?
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear.
I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened but emotional connection. Connection. Wowzers.
Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do.
Huh?
Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You could tell at a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not grasp the fact. Because, he's Pop.
Swirly, it sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dipped too.
Why don't you pick up someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school?
There is that horse that Colonel Sander rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You got some nerve, Skitley. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse? No, that horse would kick your
Defenseless.
ass. What?
Dispenseless.
Oh, anyways, go ahead.
Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it.
You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixture accidentally makes you wince in pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up.
I'll never give up, ever.
Colonel Sanders just arrives just as it appears things are getting close to boil over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Skitley, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her?
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
Is that an innuendo for something else? Anyways, it was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received.
That's a lot of words to say it was bland.
Excuse me, Skitley. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Sorry.
Tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Skitley.
In skies.
Yes. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad and get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you received yesterday and start flipping through pages.
Wow, that's that book! It looks like bad news!
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can't think of one surefire way to find out.
You open the page covered with the arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page.
I could use a spell here. It says erase anyone who chooses from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That is way drastic! Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger?
Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for drastic measures. You got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him a snack? Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens.
Wait to see what happens.
Sprinkles stops in his tracks, and he focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on a cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never come back here! Terrence, I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking fiercely, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again! After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence had been felt not only by Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Skitley, for reminding me to dole out the indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before you can go any further, Miriam's love trouble spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by a sad whimpering coming from the back of the room.
I told you to save it for after class.
Oh,
Try again.
but I miss you.
We went on one date, Pop, and how can you miss me when I'm right here?
Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam.
Every time I blink, you go away again. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me.
Get in trouble? I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in.
Oh, so that's what you mean by shush house?
On one date, we're over.
And it meant so much to me. That made this for you.
Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out of the room. Nothing like a loud public breakout to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted by what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. TM. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk.
Hey, Miriam, are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so that you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy.
I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through the final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City.
Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
Colonel Sanders is stallion and ride off to the sunset without me.
Of course not. Well, maybe, sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else wants to bring you what we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or the whole year, so what? You're a special person who should settle for first someone showed a little interest anyhow.
Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes her tears from her cheeks.
Really, my menu for today. I'm going to make some very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up.
While you were prep topping Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea how to spend the time before your exam. You decide to head to the arena early to practice the dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and the chance to beat the pants off Van, the supposed man, and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of the recipe you've been working on, Skitley's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making the dish comes second nature to you, and you are able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session was interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Skitley, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory.
The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I hope you were cooking something delicious. You're usually happy to share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get to your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there's no sound at all, or fess up at your practice dish. I figure being honest with him is the best thing still, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, you got me. Oh, that's you, sorry.
I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing.
I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an odd, specific man.
You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell?
Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. With an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, it's burning!
Ah, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showtime is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you got. You step up for the cook-off. What?
I have to go.
Ah, okay. We'll see you later.
Yep, bye-bye.
Bye. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that you'll push over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, rights reserved, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam fiercely interjects ingredients into a tiny, itty-bitty pot of broth.
And Baster Blaster!
Van Van flexes his rectals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's the singularity, as was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You got your book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic? Even if it's almost certainly evil magic? I say hell no. Do it the hard way. Right?
Do it the way.
Who needs magic when you got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Skitley. Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed in you, Skitley, since we were little kids, because I'm your best forever.
You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering, who's cooking?
Any food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and that the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
It is I, Steve Fork Monster.
Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorkro? You're not here to battle me, are you?
Hey, Fork had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork notices that you've got a glimmer stashed beneath your cooking station. A grimoire?
You're right. Chris, the magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh?
Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
You know, when I was just a little back in the old country,
You could feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it's probably a lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should maybe you should watch this from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition.
I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school when I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up,
You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint.
and I'll tell you later. Good luck!
Having suffered a huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon the extra power deep down within yourself. I could do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing for their entire lives for... Yes, Skidley, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been suddenly immediately fades black out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you could do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because you were buttered up. Your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Skitley. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all this is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I am here to help. And all you managed to make is mac and cheese, and it's almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the tests? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students! With the time expired, it is the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only be coming from one student. I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging from a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down there from there right now! Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it is not the worst prank in UCSLA history, but that's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks. Clink! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait for the signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there is none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. Well, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish.
Noodles in savory soup.
My word, it's so delicate. It's that teeny tiny Namaroki I spy floating in an itsy bitsy bowl.
Yes, chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Sprinkles, green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked up myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dishes before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who don't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I will enjoy it myself. And in a flash, the entire meal had been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with so much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Skitley, for helping me to believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and Axun urchin shell topped with caviar. That looks disgusting. Did you skewer the type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkle leans in to Smith the uni, but he can't get his nose close on the account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slush around. Woof! Woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine! Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Effie, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving a bowl made of needles could really make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't describe sympathy. This isn't the last you've heard of me! Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps in a bowl of milk. I know, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it is time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I can't hear you, sorry.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by a sugar glass.
I mean, it's pretty good display. A little over the top, in my opinion. What do you think?
Pretty good.
Yeah. That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask you to please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to display and to be a display piece.
Don't eat the food at a cooking school.
Got toast in your ears or something, Skitley? I told you it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Which is why I cooked it. And did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. If I want to be judged on eating, I go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified! Rage takes over Ashley and she finally cannot keep her two faces rooting up.
You would know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best. But this time without being shacked to be a fake nice and liked by everyone.
Heard from me either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs? What began a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. That actually looks really good.
Oh, it's a famous bowl. Looks like it.
Yep. Oh no. I don't have a good feeling about this. For somewhere in the room, a little drum roll plays. When I just have seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blown me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious, so perfectly balanced. It is so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back to its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declared that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that this school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria is completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! You will never get me to do that again.
Sure we will. Sure.
Yeah, I know. You knew that sprinklers were the master chef, but a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone they are committed to themselves to righting the wrongs they did when they were villains. The fuck? How did food just change them? That doesn't make sense. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghost throughout a graduation is clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He's totally mellowed out.
Everyone, the Spark Monster is no more from here on out. I prefer that everyone refer to me as my new name, Party Monster.
Student tries to finish what he has say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking about Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she did find love in her cooking, and you know she's going to do great. A red carpet rolls out across the ballroom floor. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see a perched on top of his dirty chef hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. No, I don't. I don't get it at all. And we get a new wing to the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. William, will you be my lady king? What an incredible turn of events. An offer to join the royal family. It's like a dream come true. You get to be a princess, or maybe a queen. I'm not even sure he even knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby.
Interested. Not now, at least. I've got much to do with my life.
A twist on a twist.
A university to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze.
Okie dokie. The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What?
I knew this.
Now that I have earned my way of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like that, the day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it is not enough just to give him a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and a man not by reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Skitley, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualifications would you expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? Just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. What? Is this just cracking you up?
Keep going, keep going. This is hilarious.
And once my 100 franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Skitley. How sweet. We'll be working together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Based on the time at your school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with this other love and the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I can enroll at a pastry school. Oh, my dear Skitley, I'm sure you'll find that place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Thank God.
Thank God. Fucking chicken. Wow.
Vibes, are you alright?
Hmm?
Vibes?
What's up?
Vibes is passed out.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna quit this game. There we go.
Please quit the game.
I'm working on it.
I've had enough of Colonel Sanders.
Oh my god, I want his chicken now, but I'm done. There. It's all gone. It's gone. It's over with. The torment. Ah, and I lost everyone. I don't know where everybody went. I had 5 for most of it, though.
I know Cap, I think we're lurking.
Oh. Oh, yes. Minecraft. It is. Apparently he said hi. Yeah, it's the Colonel Sanders dating game. Yes. You guys voted for it and tormented me with the answers. So, yeah, you gotta deal with it. Apparently I got some messages I didn't even notice. So, don't know if he's still there or not, but yeah. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for hanging out, Ashley. That was, yeah. That was really a thing, wasn't it?
Please, I hope I don't have dreams about this.
If you have dreams about it, you've got to tell me tomorrow.
Okay, I will. I'll let you know if I have dreams of Colonel Sanders.
Alright, I'm going to deafen my chat, but I'll be right back. Let me finish this out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one sec. Alright, guys, thank you for joining. I know it was absolutely crazy, crazy day making me play that again. I think I will hit the uninstall button now. So, before we move on, let's see who is streaming right now that we can raid. Oh, well, let's see. You know, I think we're probably going to raid someone else I've been following for a while. He's pretty new and everything. It's Holographics Jess. So, yay, yes, raid. So, let me get his up there. Oh, sorry, not Big Holographic Jess. It's Big Heathen. I got that messed up, or Heathen. But we're gonna raid him. Say hi to him. Give a shout out. Thanks for all that. All right, guys. Thanks for coming.
Feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I know you're saying that it feels right.